Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I would like to show a new Joann order that I received. I kind of forgot about it. But it's usually through Joann, sorry, they deliver through FedEx, so I actually have a FedEx app on my phone. And if no one's ever used it before, when FedEx delivers, the app does a notification sound. It's a doorbell, and it always scares me because I don't expect it and I forget that it makes that sound. It's like a doorbell and knocking, so it actually sounds like someone's at my door. So it's like so random. I was like, whoa. So that's how I found out, hey, look, I got a Joann order. So this order was a little bit smaller. Sorry, since Joann delivers from different locations, sometimes one order ends up being like a whole bunch of little orders because they get sent from different locations. So this color was actually an order I did probably a week ago because I saw that they had their Red Heart Super Saver yarn really discounted. So I believe that's where I bought the jumbo yarns I had presented before, but this one isn't a jumbo, it's just regular. It's a 3-pack. So let me show you the yarn itself. And sorry for the crinkly noise, it's still in a package. So this is Red Heart Super Saver, and this color I love it a lot. I saw it online, and I thought it would be a little darker, but it's a lighter tone, which it's like perfect for me because I actually really blue is my favorite color, but sometimes a really nice dark purple, I'm a fan of it as well. And honestly, I had a project in mind when I ordered, and now I forgot. So it'll come back to me. It'll click it. It was going to be a blanket, but I can't remember exactly what I was going to use it for. But I mean, at least I have the color. Some information about this yarn. It is Red Heart Super Saver, and sorry, it's a lot of yarn in a bag. It is 7 ounces, 198 grams. 364 yards, 333 meters. And let me flip it real quick. Oh, here we go. It is 100% acrylic. Again, neato thing. It doesn't have a dye lot. So thank goodness for that. But I have plenty of the same lot numbers, so I should be good to go. It is considered a size 4 medium, and for recommended hook size, it is 5.5 millimeter or USI 9. And for knitting needles, it is 5 millimeters or US 8. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, and it is machine washable and dryable. And this color, it is dark orchid, and it is color, sorry, E300B0776. So as you can see, the color is a really nice dark purple color, and actually I love how it's showing up on the camera. The way it looks on camera is what it looks like in real life. And it's 7 ounces each skein, so it's a lot of yarn. So I'm really glad that this 3-pack was a good deal. The price of it, I'm trying to remember, I believe it was $13 at the time of purchase, but I can actually, let me double check. Give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. My apologies. I don't know why I thought it was purchased as a 3-pack. No, I ordered 3 separate ones, and they packed them in the plastic. Sorry about that. So each one was actually $3.79 at the time of purchase, and Joann still has it discounted. I just double checked again. It's the same price. So I'm thinking I might need to buy some more of the Super Saver. It probably won't be the same color. I wasn't sure if it was still discounted, but luckily it is. And as I said, I really thought it was a 3-pack. No, Rosie went and bought 3. And usually sometimes when you buy 3 packs of yarn, and I've seen it when they've done it with their big twist value. Well, with big twist value, when I've ordered just 2, they have it wrapped in plastic. I believe that's just the way it's shipped, so it's easier, I'm guessing, just for them to put it in the box and there you go, send it out. I mean, it works perfect for me because I do love when the plastic is wrapped in plastic, because I've stated before, I open it when I'm actually going to work on it, so at least I know the yarn is nice and clean and I don't have any dust on it. So that's that yarn. And the other yarn I purchased was, it's a Super Saver as well. It was Super Saver Stripes. And this color, I hadn't really seen it before. I don't know if I can get it better. There you go. I hadn't really seen this color before. Whenever I see the stripes, I see the bright retro, or they have a primary one as well. I hadn't really seen this color, and I just loved all the way the colors were changing in the stripes one. So I bought probably like 6 or 8 of them. I can't remember. This one I'm actually currently working on a C2C blanket because I love how the stripes are changing. And when anytime I'm moving up on the project, I see that it switches to a different, like, each shift of each color, and it's coming out really, really nicely. Once I'm at the halfway point of that blanket, I'll make sure to present it in a video in the future, just if you're curious how it's working up. And information about this yarn, it is Red Heart Super Saver Stripes. It is 5 ounces, 141 grams, 236 yards, 215 meters. It is 100% acrylic, and it is a size 4 medium, and the recommended crochet hook is a 5.5 millimeter and a USI 9, and the recommended knitting needles is 5 millimeter 8 US. It is both machine washable and dryable. And this one, the color code is E300B7155, and the color is Peacock. I believe that's why I love the color a lot, because a lot of other yarns, and not just Red Heart, but other different kind of yarns, whenever the color has this name, it's usually kind of this color or darker color. I usually love this color range. So I really like how this Stripes is coming up with this specific order for their colors. So there's this one, and my apologies if you hear the sound. There's some cars that keep driving around crazy in the parking lot. Another Stripes that I purchased, and I fell in love when I saw this one, because it's not considered stripes, but it's I'll show you. The label doesn't really consider it as stripes. It just says it's under the Super Saver as well. I have another color that is not considered under stripes. It's just, I believe it's just the way the color is shifting around. I've worked up one skein of this, and to me it looks like stripes. I'm not sure why it just doesn't have the name, but it's still Red Heart Super Saver. And same information. It is 5 ounces, 141 grams, 236 yards, 215 meters. It is considered a size 4, and it's a recommended 5.5 millimeter hook, USI 9, and the recommended knitting needles is 5 millimeter or a US 8. It is 100% acrylic and is machine washable and dryable. And the name of this color is Fruity Stripe. And it's on the color code is E300B4962. And it does make me think of like a fruit salad. And I really love it because it's really, really bright, really, really sunny. Same thing, Rosie went ahead and bought like 6 or 8 more of these skeins, because originally I was going to make a shawl with it, but I just loved how it started working out. I'm actually making just a regular granny square blanket, just because I love the way the combination is coming out. And for this yarn, these also as well were discounted when I was buying them through when I was buying them at Joann. And let me double check the price. I believe these are also discounted, because since Red Heart yarn is getting discounted. So let me pull it up real quick. Sorry about that. Ooh. Okay, the website's being a little funny with me today. For this color, sorry about that. Whoops, and I lost it. Here we go. So for these colors, same thing. They're $3.79, and it's the same thing for the stripes as well. For that color I showed, for the Peacock one as well, it is $3.79. So I believe all of their red yarn, this yarn, as long as it's not the jumbo yarn, I believe it's $3.79. And so these two are under that same price. And my third one that I purchased, sorry, this one originally I had bought it in jumbo, and I actually worked on a blanket for it. So I fell in love with the color when I bought it as a jumbo. So I saw that the smaller size is on sale, and I really, really love this color. This also is just under Super Saver. It's not under the stripes line. And this color is a Latte stripe. And as the color code for this one is E300B 4669. And as you can see, it's different tones of brown. So it's a dark brown, kind of like a caramel, and then a really light brown. And I love coffee, so when I saw that they had this one, I was like, oh my goodness, it says latte, it's meant to be. So I bought only one of these. Since I see that they're still discounted, I'm gonna make sure to buy a couple more of them. I actually have a shawl blanket that I have for this color, and it's brown. So to me, I believe like any kind of outfit I'll wear, probably complement it well, because usually brown really works as not neutral, but it works as a good complementary color with any other color that you have. And I love this color. You can actually see it a little better on camera. And the same thing, this yarn is also going for $3.79. um I, this is, oh sorry, this is just a regular 5 ounce. And the difference between these and the solids is the solids go for 7 ounces. Any of these striped, or even they have some of the ran kind of tweed looking ones, they're 5 ounce as well, so they're a little bit smaller. So just don't forget that if you're ever planning to order, if you're planning to order any of them, that you see that it's a little bit less than the solid colors are. So that's pretty much how my latest Joann order. Sorry, as I said, it was a smaller order, but there is one other thing I want to show, and it's not yarn, but I started making them this today, because I actually got an Amazon order, and that order has a whole bunch of different items. I'll show it in a different video, because I also received diamond paintings through that, but that's a different kind of video. So I received actually a box. Sorry, I decided to start making stitch markers for knitting. I don't have any stitch markers. As I've shown in a previous video, most of my stitch markers, I use them for crochet. They have the little lobster hook, which is a little, you can open the clasp and attach it to the project. But since they're not, the hole is not big enough to go through, like, let's say, a 5mm needle, I couldn't really use it as a stitch marker. So I researched it and found out that a majority of handmade stitch markers, knitting stitch markers, are usually use these kind of loops on it. And so I found out that Amazon has some, and so I started making some, and I'll use this one. It's a larger bead. I started making knitting markers, and I love how these things work. Oh, my apologies for the band-aid. Let me go over here. I have a cut on my hand. As you can see, this loop is a lot bigger than the lobster clasp that I showed for some of my, actually let me get one real quick. On my crochet markers, you can actually see the difference between the lobster clasp and this one. So it's a lot larger, and it's really well, I tested it on one of my 5mm needles, knitting needles. Works perfectly. So I'm planning to make a beanie, and it originally asked for a stitch marker, and since I didn't really have anything that fits, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make my own. So these I do plan to sell as well. As I said before, I'm planning to set up an Etsy store, so I am planning to sell these as well with these. So I just have to be starting to make a whole bunch of them. And I'll make sure to create a video later on announcing when my Etsy store actually opens. But right now I'm just working on testing, just making sure that any of these markers that I make actually would work well whenever you're working on projects. Sorry about that. So that's pretty much all I have for this video. Originally it was going to be yarn, but of course I had to sneak in my stitch markers at the end. If you have been enjoying my videos, and thank you so much for watching this video to the end. And if you've liked what you've seen, if you can please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just leave comments below. And thank you again for your time, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.